With millions watching worldwide, the ball is away and the Super Bowl has begun. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, the timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's second and goal. Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. They've held out twice. Here we go. Third goal. They're on him, and he's dropped again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Fourth down, Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. He's throwing for it. Flush down now to his left. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offense.
Pressure on left, and it's blocked. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. Starting from the 5. They're out and set, first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Burrow setting to throw. Gets out of trouble. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Throwing is Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him...
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals grow their early lead to 8. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Hardman with a return. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
On target to Worthy. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs slice the lead down to a couple. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. The 30. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they...
Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He stays up. He's on the move. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now lead by 10. Bengals offense lined up. They're going for 2 again. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. First down throw, Mahomes. Called in by Gray. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Play action, Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs face a 4-point deficit. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Bengals trying to add to their lead. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? And he's in for 2, and an 11-point lead for his team. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word. Artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Buys time, roll. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Finds his man Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First and 10 from the 41. Burrow from the gun. Throwing for the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. A final throw before the break. He's loaded another one up. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down. I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Mahomes. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted.
There he goes, right sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completes this one to Chase. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. To throw again, it's Burrow. He rolls to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Hardman with a return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. Second down now, 7 to go. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 29. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And he's tackled with the first down yardage. From the red zone now. Finds his man Gray. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now they send their back in motion right. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So the Bengals going back to the well, trying for 2 again. Escapes the pocket. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Big gain downfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs jump in front now by 5. Reed now to kick this one away. going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead as time runs out here in the 3rd. He's throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throw. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Chiefs and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First down throw, Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the air, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. Caught for big yards on the right side. Jukes one defender. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps it moving. Jamar Chase. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th. It's a Jamar Chase. This play going under review by the officials. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. 1st down, Burrow to throw. On the move, headed right. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. Avoid some trouble there. He's keeping it again. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals getting ready for a big two-point try late. Setting up to pass. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll look to throw it. Hauled in by Gray. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Again, Mahomes to throw. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They get 6 and a first down as well. One of the tight ends motioning left. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Another throw from Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Back to throw, Mahomes. Has it in close. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. And the kick is good, and they've taken the lead in the final quarter of the Super Bowl. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Burrow out of the a shotgun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now Burrow. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl champions.